18,
7, 6,
5,
1.
This YouTuber has been up for over 230 hours, that's over 9 days straight, in an attempt to break the world record for longest time awake. Yeah, I'm not making this up, you guys. This is the day and age we have come to. The YouTuber Norme has been going 10 days strong. Well, I take strong back because the clips of him going viral are extremely concerning regarding his mental health and well-being, as he's currently been awake on live stream 10 days in a row so far with absolutely no sleep whatsoever. He still has a couple more days to try to beat the world record of Randy Gardner, who currently is #1 on Guinness World Record for the longest time a person has stayed awake. Randy stayed awake for 11 days and 24 minutes, breaking the previous record of 260 hours held by Tom Rounds. There are reports claiming Robert McDonald was the man who achieved the actual world record, reportedly being awake for a total of 453 hours, that's around 19 days, but it seems like in this case, Norme was going for competing against the original record on Guinness before they seemingly stopped updating it. Either way, trying to stay awake for 11 days non-stop with no sleep is extremely insane and scary to even think about, and that's exactly how the situation unfolded on live stream to millions of people online. I mean, after the 230-hour mark, which I don't even know how he managed to make it that far, but after the 230 mark, people noticed that he was zoning out on live stream, he was having difficulty even reading at this point, becoming incoherent, he was having hallucinations, uncontrollably dropping to the floor, passing out. His condition was progressively getting worse and his mental health seemed to be deteriorating. Everyone is concerned about him all throughout the live stream, but him and his friend just don't seem to care about anything except for beating that current world record, even if it means risking Norme's life. I honestly felt sick to my stomach watching the stream going on, as were tens of thousands of other people on the stream. So I first came across this off a tweet made by Dexerto. They said, a YouTube streamer has stayed awake for over 9 days, attempting to stay up for as long as possible. Viewers are becoming increasingly concerned for the health and safety of the streamer Norme. Norme started recording these live streams from day one, and Dawn was one of his few friends who have been taking shifts to keep Norme awake throughout this non-stop live stream challenge, making sure that Norme doesn't fall asleep. And this so-called friend of his standing by his side throughout this challenge wasn't making the situation any better. He's pretty much there the entire time trying to keep him awake whenever he tries to sleep, splashing water on him, and when it seems like Norme is about to fall to the floor out of sleep deprivation, obviously, he's constantly helping him stand up and stay alert instead of being an actual good friend who genuinely cares about his well-being and getting him some medical attention, let alone not allowing him to participate in a challenge like this to begin with. I mean, this was just insane to watch, you guys. By the time Norme hit the 200-hour mark, he was already struggling. Everyone in the live was spamming to just let him sleep, but his friend wasn't letting him back down.
Thanks for the donut.
Serious donated $2. Permanent brain damage, 100%.
3,
Get him a doctor.
2, 1.
Eldextrous donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents. Go to sleep. This is not healthy.
I hopped on the live stream to watch it in real time as this was going viral, and at one point I even heard his friend saying, "Danny, remember you can't fall asleep, like get back right up," as he's seemingly about to pass out.
I'm gonna help you get up. Tony, you told me to get you up when you fall. Hey, no sleeping. If you sleep, you'll lose. Tiny, if you sleep, you'll lose the challenge. If you sleep, you'll lose the challenge. You remember? Do you remember that? You told me not to let you sleep. So don't go to sleep. Stand up. I'm gonna pour the water over you to help you stay awake. You need it.
Don't.
Or are you gonna stay awake?
Everyone in the chat, even his moderators, were telling his friend that this isn't healthy, to just stop this, that he's gonna go to prison for being complicit in this, and his friend literally had the audacity to be like, don't worry guys, he's gonna have the best sleep after all of this. I mean, it just seemed like watching someone go through torture on live for 200 hours, and that you could do nothing about it behind the screen, as sickening as this was to watch. When clearly at the 234-hour mark, it seemed like Norme was almost at a state of psychosis.
Hey, come on, stand up. Come on, you gotta stand up. You alright, buddy? Huh? Are you alright? You gonna sit down? What? Well, come sit up here then.
Later on, his friend sort of starts guilt-tripping Norme, being like, you have 20,000 viewers watching now, stand up, you gotta finish this challenge, when clearly, I mean, his state of being speaks for itself.
Hey, buddy. Buddy? Hey, you alright? Buddy. Hey. Pete. How long have you been like this? Pete. Are you thinking I shouldn't have laughed? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah. Well, I mean, I was only gone a few seconds. I'm gonna watch it back.
Lots of his fans were even warning him about irreversible brain damage and the consequences and severe effects he's gonna face after all of this, whether he was even going to make it out alive or not. But both him and his friend just stayed silent after their fans expressed their concerns through donation messages on live. It's like the friend knew deep down it was gonna cause severe damage to Norme's health and well-being, but they just don't care because apparently going viral for them is more important than their lives. Also, around 230 hours in, Norme was heading to the bathroom and talked about hallucinations he was getting. Don't you start literally hallucinating after only 72 hours? Not only that, your brain washes out waste when you sleep. Dude's brain is literally rotting.
That's what I mean. Oh, I don't know why I tried to show you. Hallucinations, the only hallucinations I've really been getting, I've had a few others now, but like, it's just been cats. I see like little cats moving in and out, like around these corner curves, just like.
As we all know, staying up for several days with no sleep can lead to severe health issues, let alone going over a week without sleep, you guys. Healthline published an article discussing the different stages of sleep deprivation, detailing how the body and mind are affected over time without sleep. So let's just read some of it, shall we? Because this is very concerning. They go into depth about the 5 stages of sleep deprivation, and remember, Norme was live for over 230 hours at this point. So let's see what the final stage, stage 5, says about being awake for 96 hours or more. After 4 days, your perception of reality will be severely distorted. Your urge for sleep will also feel unbearable. If you miss so much sleep that you're unable to interpret reality, it's called sleep deprivation psychosis. Typically, sleep deprivation psychosis goes away once you get enough sleep. It can take days or weeks to recover from a bout of sleep deprivation. Just 1 hour of sleep loss requires 4 days to recover. The longer you've been awake, the longer it will take to get back on track. So I'm guessing he was in this state of sleep deprivation psychosis all throughout the 96 to 200 plus hour mark, where he was going live stream and the whole situation was going viral. These clips of him in delirium were going viral. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments down below. I've never seen something like this. I would definitely love to know your thoughts. This whole situation has also posed the question as to why things like this are even allowed on live stream, and whether there should be regulations when it comes to extremely dangerous challenges like this and being able to just live stream it. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.